It's vinyl. It's buoyant. And it's anatomically optimistic.
Yeah, that's going to become a running theme here.
I don't know, can you talk up? You're whispering again.
That's kind of like...
self-pollinating.
Self-pollinating, yeah. So a reported person stuck in a canal turns out to be...
The Talking Bruce, bringing you the less serious side of the news. Brought to you from the Rocket Courier Studios in Tempe, Arizona. Now, your host, The Bruce.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Talking Bruce. I'm your host, The Bruce. Next to me is the co-host, better known as Rich.
Take two.
Let's go ahead and dive right into the less serious side of the news. Now, in San Jose, California, one woman's home became an accidental Amazon warehouse thanks to a mysterious flood of car seat covers she never ordered. Now, for over a year, boxes piled up like retail regret. All traced back to a rogue third-party seller who listed her address as their return center. She filed complaints. She pleaded for help. She even got a $100 gift card. But the packages kept coming, blocking her driveway, her doorway, and her actual Amazon orders.
All right. So a California woman said her house is being flooded with unwanted Amazon packages that have been arriving for about a year. The San Jose resident, who wanted to remain anonymous, said each box contains a faux leather car seat cover from the brand Etkin and sold by Chinese Amazon seller, let's see if I can do this one, Liu Sandedian. Yeah,
once again, folks, he was able to pronounce these really strange names back at season 1 and beginning of season 2. He gets new teeth and...
Out the window.
It's all done.
So, this woman's address was apparently listed as the company's address for returns. The online seller's reviews are filled with complaints about seat covers not fitting, the high cost of returns, and failure to receive refunds. Oftentimes, what it costs to return is about more than 50% of what they paid for it, the woman told KGO-TV. Plus, these consumers aren't getting their money back. She said the packages continued to pour in despite Amazon's repeated assurances to fix the issue. We've apologized to the customer and are working directly with her to pick up any packages while taking steps to permanently resolve the issue, Amazon said in a statement. Company representatives visited the woman's home on Tuesday to remove the packages. They bring her another gift card, I hope?
Yeah, I want one.
John DeFiore of Woodside, California, faced a similar issue when dozens of unwanted Amazon packages started arriving at his home last year. His series of deliveries resembled a brushing scam, which involves Amazon sellers sending packages to random addresses so they can artificially inflate their number of positive reviews. Joelle Engelhardt of Chapleau, Ontario, was targeted by an apparent brushing scam in 2023 when she received a box containing 1,020 condoms she never ordered and was charged $500.
What do you call 365 condoms used condoms in a trunk?
A good year.
Absolutely.
And at 366, it would be a good leap year.
Oh, good point.
Cindy Smith of Prince William County, Virginia, was the target of a similar scheme when she received more than 100 Amazon packages she never ordered at her home earlier in 2023. Amazon investigated Smith's case and discovered the vendor was having packages shipped to random addresses to remove unsold merchandise from Amazon fulfillment centers. So
I would take those, if I got them, I would take them and sell them on eBay.
Right, and have a garage sale.
Yeah, or a garage sale.
And Amazon suddenly becomes Scamazon.
Exactly. Now, our next story takes us over to wonderful California, where a frantic 911 call was about a trapped body in a California canal. Emergency crews, they rushed to the scene, sirens blaring, hearts pounding. But what they found isn't human. It's vinyl. It's buoyant. And it's anatomically optimistic.
Yeah, that's going to become a running theme here.
I don't know. Can you talk up? You're whispering again.
That's kind of like...
self-pollinating.
Self-pollinating, yeah. So a reported person stuck in a canal turns out to be a Blowup Doll. A 911 call about a person trapped in the...
I told you stop throwing them in the canal.
Damn it. That was my last Big John, too. Remember when people used to send those to people in the military as gag gifts?
Yeah.
A 911 call about a person trapped in the rushing water of a canal led emergency responders in California to the discovery of a discarded blow-up doll.
Were we talking about sending one of those to Jeff?
Yeah.
Jeff was a friend of ours who served in the Marine Corps. Thank you for your service, by the way, Jeff. But it would have been fun. We had talked about that.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, thank you for your service.
Fresno police and firefighters were summoned to the canal near McKinley and Peach Avenues on a report of a person, possibly deceased, trapped against a grate by the rushing water. They arrived to find out what initially appeared to be a body was in fact a life-sized blow-up doll. Authorities alerted the irrigation district to have the doll removed. Police in New Zealand responded to a similar situation last year when a woman walking her dog on Tapaway Beach spotted what appeared to be the headless body of a woman washed up in the sand.
So if they were doing it on the beach, would that be sex on the beach?
Probably.
There you go. Whoever it was, their fantasy was lived out.
Police arrived on the scene and discovered the apparent corpse was actually a realistic adult toy.
Oh.
Anatomically optimistic.
Yeah, remember that one.
Yeah.
We'll have to throw that out there.
Yeah,
that's self-pollinating.
Yeah.
Now, you all thought bowling was about pins and polyester. Think again. Now, in Pittsburgh, one group is redefining league night with nothing but rented shoes, a towel for your dignity, and strikes that echo through the hall of naturism. Now, no uniforms, no photos, just raw form and raw opinions on what constitutes a foul line. Now, what it's called is balls out bowling. Now, if you think you know how the story ends, you're still wearing pants.
All right. The story better
Thank
be.
God we have something on.
Yeah, the story better be anatomically optimistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
A Pennsylvania naturism group announced the return of Balls Out Bowling, an annual bowling event where clothing is not allowed. The Pittsburgh area naturalist announced this year's Balls Out Bowling event will take place Saturday at Pittsburgh's Crafton Ingram Lanes. Admission to the annual event is $30, which includes 4 hours of unlimited bowling and shoe rental. The group said the only clothing allowed for attendees are shoes, which are required, and optional bottoms for women.
Now, here's my thing. Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, because if guys just went ahead and just went with optional bottoms, then it would just be shirtless bowling.
Right.
You know, a game of skins and shirts.
Exactly. So,
go on.
Please bring a towel and a bag for your belongings, the event page states.
And a can of Lysol that will be at the counter for your seats.
Yeah, and maybe some of those handy wet wipes.
Clorox wipes.
There you go. And make sure there's some bleach in there. The group said all participants must be at least 18 years old. All genders, sexualities, and bodies are welcomed.
You know what? I think I'm going to go to Pittsburgh.
You have a fun trip now.
I'll report on it on the next episode.
No photos or videos are allowed during the event, and sexual activity is not permitted. Nudism does not equal consent, and harassment will not be taken lightly. Violators will be asked to leave. So, balls out, everything else, keep to yourself.
Yes, keep it.
Don't give me no lines. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Now, we've all seen claw machines, and we've all cursed. Yeah. What is this, Liar Liar or something?
No, that one's from Get Smart, the show.
Yeah, but they did it in Liar Liar also.
Well, he just said the claw, but no, the craw. Anyway.
Now, we've cursed their grip strength. I think those things are sometimes coated with something. But what happens when a child becomes a prize? At one community center in Mason, Ohio, one determined kid didn't just play the game, he entered it. Isn't that like, it's like the Tron movie. Yeah, he entered it through the prize chute into the abyss of plush animals. And out came the rescue mission that defied arcade logic.
Defied.
Go on. Just go on. Just go on.
Security cameras were recording at an Ohio community center when a small child climbed into a claw machine and became stranded among the stuffed animals. Surveillance footage from the Mason Community Center shows the moment the child looks into the prize door, climbs inside, and a volunteer only noticing as the boy's legs disappear into the machine. Police and EMS were summoned to the July 7th incident and brought the machine inside the building to be partially disassembled. No disassemble.
Well, you know, if the kid got in through the
Why couldn't he get out?
yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying. Why couldn't they use the claw to pick the kid up and drop him in there?
Enter only, do not exit. The child who was not injured was reunited with his mother, whom he presented with a new stuffed animal. Hi, Mom. Let me tell you about my day.
You know, it makes me think of Toy Story when I see claw games.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on.
All the little three-eyed aliens.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, everybody, you've had your news, and I think it's now time for weather.
Your emotional weather report is coming up.
Here we go. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Emotional Weather Report. So let's cast our gaze across the emotional barometer of the nation, a place where feelings don't just forecast the weather, they filibuster it.
Brace yourself. The jet stream is sponsored by a pharmaceutical company, and the humidity is legally classified as vague unease.
Now, in the northeast, a cold front of intellectual superiority clashes with a low-pressure system of self-doubt. Expect flurries of unsolicited think pieces.
A.k.a. smug.
Smug. Yep.
Mental frostbite advisory has been issued for anyone who reads the comments section on anything.
Down south, the heat wave of nostalgia burns through the week, paired with storms of generational trauma. Barbecue smoke may trigger patriotic ambiguity.
Barometric pressure is rising in Florida, where a Florida man attempted to emotionally bond with a hurricane.
Wow.
Ouch.
I could see that happening in Florida.
Yeah. No Florida men were harmed in this episode.
Now over in the Midwest, stable emotional plains with sudden tornadoes of passive regression. Locals report high visibility and existential clarity. And, it could be worse.
Meh. Cornfields remain unfazed. They've seen it all, including baseball.
Yes. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now on the West Coast, a dense fog of performative wellness rolls in. Mood swings powered by avocados, visibility reduced by filters, and curated vulnerability.
Seismic anxiety tremors detected near Los Angeles. Influencers advised to shelter in place or pivot their brand.
Yep, nope, our brand is staying the same, no matter what we do. Now in the Pacific Northwest, presents scattered introspection. Umbrellas are optional. Emotional weatherproofing is recommended.
This forecast sponsored by oat milk and unresolved longing.
And nationwide, though, we're tracking a persistent low attention span, or
What?
low of attention span.
What?
Nationwide, we're tracking a persistent low of attention span.
What?
Oh.
Get it?
It's drifting across all time zones. Expect trending thunderstorms and erratic cloud coverage.
Check your emotional radar. It's probably buffering.
And thank God this concludes the emotional weather report for the nation. Dress in layers of irony and keep a backup identity in your glove compartment.
And always be anatomically optimistic.
Exactly. All right, everybody, welcome back to our new segment called Florida Man. Hey, co-host, how is murdering your thirst going?
Not too bad. This is my weapon of mass liquidation.
Excellent. Now in Florida, in this new segment called Florida Man, we're going to be plunging into the Sunshine State's subconscious. It's a land where the laws of nature tap out and the laws of Florida tap in. Now our first story will take us to the southernmost point of our nation. On July 4th, a 57-year-old man rang in his birthday by allegedly hijacking a conch tour train, picking up passengers, and declaring to the police, "It's my birthday."
A little too much meth and not enough SPF.
Well, that could be. Go on with the story.
A Florida man's accused of stealing a novelty tourist train and picking up bystanders on the 4th of July before being arrested by Key West police. As officers searched and cuffed Jonathan Patrick Winslow, he told police, "It's my birthday." Wow. Look at the hair on that dude.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, look at him, guys. He looks like he's on meth.
Or he stuck his finger in an electric socket.
That too.
Winslow, listed in jail records as an artist living in Big Torch Key, Florida. There's all the Big Torch Key, huh? Faces charges of burglary, grand theft auto, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He's being detained in Key West with a $60,000 bond. Police were called to the Conch Train Depot around 11:30 a.m. on Friday on reports of the big train being stolen, according to arrest documents obtained by the radio station there. Winslow is accused of arriving at the depot, leaving his Kia still running, and taking off with the popular tourist train, leaving employees confused. As the 57-year-old allegedly drove the train.
You know, so this train is nothing more than a little, like, golf cart that has a train body strapped around
it. Like Paul used to have that kiddie train, which was a lawnmower with,
Yeah.
So he arrives at the depot, leaves his Kia running, takes off with the train, and as he drives the train, which is embedded with a GPS tracker, he even picked up 2 random passengers. All aboard!
At least he was courteous.
Right. As an employee was later able to retrieve the missing train and Winslow was apprehended at the southernmost point buoy, police said the man appeared excited and talked in a rapid speech. I'll bet. Body camera video captured captured Winslow alternating between expressing alarm about his arrest and claiming he was being unlawfully detained, as well as thanking officers and telling him that he loved them. Is that like love potion number 9? No.
Love potion number 9.
Till I kissed the cop at 34th and Vine. He took my little bottle of love potion number 9. Anyway.
Once again, it's a reference that the demographics of 35 to 65 plus year olds.
Yeah, that was a 45 record that my mom had.
Yeah, would probably understand it.
Way back. Elsewhere, he joked about creating some 4th of July drama and said he was due to watch a dinosaur movie later that day with his grandson, according to authorities. Oh, nothing like a meth head grandpa.
Absolutely. I don't know about you, but...
like bad grandpa?
Yeah.
In jail, police say they found a methamphetamine pipe in his pocket. The 57-year-old said the pipe was for marijuana. Winslow is expected to be arraigned on July 17th, which was a few days ago now, so...
You know, how do you... a meth pipe and a marijuana pipe, 2 totally different things.
Yeah, I'm not in any way accustomed to drug paraphernalia, but I think I could even scope out the difference, having friends who were...
One's glass, one's metal. Now, next up in Doral, Florida, We have one man's quest for scented candles turns a mall into a chemical warfare zone. What happened was on July 18th, an unidentified man entered a Bath and Body Works, stuffed his bags with candles, and fled the scene like a lavender-scented fugitive. But he just didn't run. He sprayed tear gas at 35 unsuspecting shoppers, transforming retail therapy into respiratory regret.
So this was a snatch and grab with smell?
I guess. I mean, it's like a scratch and sniff. The mall was evacuated. The suspect, he had vanished, and the candle scent that was stolen was crime scene and tear gas.
So a Florida man, hence the name of the segment, stole candles from a mall. While fleeing the mall, he sprayed people with tear gas. Authorities said the incident took place Saturday at a shopping mall in the suburb of Doral, west of Miami. An unknown man entered the Bath and Body Works store, filled his bag with candles, and sprayed people with tear gas as he fled the store. The story only took place in Miami. It cannot happen anywhere else, Doral police spokesperson Ray Valdez.
You see, even the police know that it's a Florida-only thing.
Yes, Bath and Body Works. Everywhere else, you're safe. Knock on wood. 35 people were affected by the tear fluid. Some people, including the store's manager, were taken to hospitals to be treated. Authorities were unsure how many people would be admitted to the hospital, and the tear fluid can cause eye and respiratory system irritation. After the incident, most of the shopping center was evacuated. I don't even know what to say about that.
That's I know. I mean, what did the guy do? Run out there with a can of tear gas, spraying it behind him as he ran with the bag of candles?
Right. And what does he call himself? The Bath and Body Works Bandit?
Oh, could have been. If I was going to go steal anything, I could think of a lot of better things to go steal than candles.
Right? Yeah.
I mean,
he must have been sniffing something that wasn't candles.
He was sniffing the tear gas. Now, this next story is a little bit sad, but it actually only something like this would happen in Florida. We go to Escambia County, where Independence Day was celebrated with lawnmowers on highways and pedestrians in peril. Now, you know as well as I do, we've heard the stories here locally in the Phoenix area of people riding their golf carts on the freeways, getting on but why would you take your lawnmower?
I don't know. That'd be like taking one of those rental scooters.
Yeah. Go on with this story.
3 people in Escambia County died on Independence Day in 2 separate vehicle crashes. Remember that Tim and Mark locally when they used to have a show competing with Dave Pratt?
Oh, yeah.
And they used to have
Dave Pratt is the morning mayor, if you guys are wondering.
Yeah.
He hosted the morning show on local radio station 98 KUPD forever.
Yeah, and then he was with a few other, and now he owns a company called Double Wide. But anyway, Tim and Mark used to have a segment that was called Too Stupid to Live. That's what this reminds me of.
Just like Darwin.
Yeah, Darwin Awards.
Go on.
The first incident occurred July 4th at 7:30 p.m., according to the Florida Highway Patrol, when an 18-year-old driver failed to see a riding lawnmower on U.S. Highway 29 and failed to apply the brakes in time. As a result...
That's sad.
Yeah.
But why are you on a highway with your riding lawnmower?
Yeah, how many shots of tequila did you have before you got on the highway there? As a result, the front of the Honda sedan collided with the rear of the riding lawnmower. A 61-year-old man riding the lawnmower was pronounced dead at the scene. The male driver of the car did not sustain any injuries. He was inside a
His
protected
car, yeah.
vehicle while the other guy was...
Just sort of hanging out there.
Yeah.
Now, also...
And this wasn't the first one.
Yeah, well, on the next day, on July 5th, why are you going... Did I miss somewhere that we put crosswalks on highways?
Must have. They need to... people like Vegas, where they used to have the crosswalks, and now they've built the bridges over. Yeah. So a second crash occurred on July 5th on State Road 292 at River Road when a vehicle driven by a 47-year-old Pensacola man hit two pedestrians trying to cross the roadway. How many Floridians does it take to cross the road? Yeah. The pedestrians, a 20-year-old man and 20-year-old woman from Alabama. Oh, okay.
Alabama.
Yeah,
that would
were pronounced
that.
Dead at the scene. The driver was not injured.
Well, no joke. Yeah, Florida's emotional weather remains unstable.
and they carried in on the jet stream two idiots from Alabama.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Exactly. They were blowing in. Oh, my God. Only in Florida. That is... You don't hear about these stories elsewhere in the country.
No. Elsewhere, you get, raccoons and McDonald's and...
bears.
Yeah.
But in Florida, you just get this... It's like that song by The Refreshments. The world is full of stupid people.
Yep.
Or Ron White. You can't fix stupid, because stupid is forever. Well, that's Florida
the only
Man.
Thing we're going to kill is our thirst.
Yes, let's murder our thirst here. And let's murder the Florida Man segment for this episode.
Mercifully.
All right, folks, and there you have it. A nation wrapped in vinyl confusion, candle-induced panic, and emotional jet streams so unstable, they're legally qualified as roommates.
If today's story has left you feeling spiritually misdelivered, nudist adjacent, or mildly tear-gassed, good. That's how we measure success. That and being anatomically optimistic.
Optimistic, yeah. So be sure to like, subscribe, and spiritually prepare for the next episode, where weather might cry, Florida might fly, and your Amazon package could be
unionized.
Be unionized.
Drop a comment below telling us which emotional climate you're surviving in. And remember, if you see a claw machine, don't climb inside it. If you see a bowling league without pants, maybe do.
Everybody, this has been the Talking Goose, where the news isn't fake. It's just emotionally inconvenient. Stay absurd.
Stay alert. Stay
goosed.